Welcome to Virtual Middles Art, String Me Along. My name is Sandy, and today we're gonna try an unusual painting technique. We're gonna take a string and some paint, and we're gonna make some really pretty art with it. You should have picked up your take and make bag with all the supplies in it. Let's get painting. In your take and make bag, you're going to find 2 pieces of watercolor paper, a piece of string, 6 craft sticks, a paper plate, and last but not least, 6 colors of paint. So the first thing that you want to do is make sure that you are on a surface that it's okay with your parents or the adult in your household to be painting on. This is washable paint, but it may stain some things, so just make sure you're using a little bit of caution. And so we're gonna need both pieces of paper, so keep those handy. But the first thing we want to do is take the paint out of the bag, and the lids are taped on. So you want to take a minute and open those up and get the tape off. And sometimes the tape isn't sticking very good to the cups, but that's okay. And so you also might want to have a washcloth or a paper towel, a wet paper towel handy, just in case you get the paint on your hands. And again, it is washable, but just use a little bit of caution. So then, I don't know if you can see, you just want to take the tape off the cups and set that aside, throw it away, and then just using a little bit of caution, take the lid off your paint, and then take one of your craft sticks, and you can use that to help scrape the paint out of the cup. And so just do that for each one of your 6 colors. And it doesn't matter which order you put your paint in. You're just gonna run your string through them. So just kind of along the edge maybe. Just dump your paint in there. You can kind of spread them out. And then also just remember your craft sticks have paint on them, so make sure and protect your table surface from those. And just keep working through your paints and getting the tape off of them. The tape goes all the way around on this one, it looks like, so. Just, if your lid comes off with the tape, that's okay. Just use a little bit of caution so you don't splatter it all over your shirt or your table. Or flip it upside down like I just did. And that's where your paper towel will come in. So you can clean that up before you make a bigger mess. Because I will do that. I'm a pretty messy crafter. So again, we'll just dump our paints. The reason that we do this, that we tape the lids on these, is so that your paint will stay in the cup, in the bag, and not all over your other pieces of your take and make bag, because that wouldn't be any fun to have your paper pre-painted when you took it out of the bag. So we'll just do this. Just like that. And just working my tape. careful to hold it upright so that you don't dump your paint. And it's okay if they don't touch each other. Just scrape all that paint. Okay, and we've got our last color here. All right. See, now I've got red on my fingers, so I'm going to clean that up before I start. So again, I got red on my fingers, so I'm going to clean that up before I get it all over the table or my clothes. And most importantly, so I don't have it on my paper when I get ready to do that. So just make sure to set your empty paint cans off to the side. And what we're going to do is, before I actually put the string in the paint, I want to kind of show you what we're going to do is run the string through the paint, but we're going to, once we get that done, we're going to put it on the paper and we're going to swirl the string to make a little pattern, however it works for you. And then what we'll do is we put the other piece of paper on top like this, hold it down, and then we're going to pull the string through to make our art piece. So that's why we've got an extra long piece of string. So what you'll do is just take your string and just lay it down in your paint, just like this, and just kind of do this, squiggle it around, but don't put all of it in the paint. Make sure that you leave a little bit at the end so you have some sticking out from the end of your paper that you can pull. And then you can take one of your craft sticks and make sure that your string is fully in the paint. And you'll have an extra one so that you won't mix colors like I'm doing here. So once I get my string all covered in the paint, like so, just kind of mash it down in there so it's covered. I'm going to put my paper here, but then I'm going to pull my string out of the paint, but make sure that you pull your string straight up so that you don't mix your colors. So pull it up like so. And then once you get it all the way out, take and set your paint aside and then kind of twirl it around on your paper. However it goes will be fine. Just kind of do that, and then you've got the part that doesn't have paint on it sticking out of the other end. So then what we'll do is we'll take our other piece of paper, lay it right on top as close to matching edges as you can, hold it down, and then we'll pull the string straight out of the bottom of the picture. And you can kind of feel it coming out. If you have to, grab the ends. And I made a little mess on the table there, so we'll take and clean that up before we see what kind of art we made. So then you just take your two pieces of paper, flip them around, and there you go. That is your art piece, or your two art pieces. So you have two art pieces that are the opposite of each other, but that technique shows all the different colors and creates a really fun design. have fun with this, and I'd love to see what you make. Thank you for joining us for String Me Along. I hope you really enjoyed this fun painting technique. We'd love to see any pictures or video of you doing the project or your finished projects, and you can share those with us at the email address that's showing up on your screen. Thanks again for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Bye.